Cricket in the city of Hyderabad has been synonymous with several names down the years. Think Hyderabad cricket and the likes of ML Jayasimha, Ghulam Ahmed, Nawab Pataudi, Muhammad Azharuddin, Shivlal Yadav and VVS Lakshman come to mind. But there is another name in Hyderabad cricket spoken very highly of, foremostly because of his role as an administrator, but also because of his undying passion for the game. He is a man, some locals say, who is an authority on all things Hyderabad cricket when it comes to presenting facts and figures. The man is Mr. PR Man Singh, a former first-class cricketer, secretary of the Hyderabad board, a BCCI representative at many levels down the years, and perhaps most famously as manager of the 1983 World Cup winning Indian team. Today, it is Mr. Man Singh's unique collection of cricketing artifacts and historic memorabilia that brings me to his house. So come, join me as I meet the man and his labor of love. As you enter Mr. Man Singh's treasure trove, you immediately get the feeling that this is a very special and prized place in his life. Adorning the walls are an impressive collection of rare photographs, framed shots of cricketers in action, paintings and autographed souvenirs, to name a few memorabilia in this unique museum. These are special items and artifacts collected over the years from corners of the globe where he traveled, whether as leader of the Hyderabad Blues Club, which he founded in the early 1960s, or as part of touring Indian teams, or simply as a traveler and cricket fan. Items Mr. Man Singh was given by what he refers to as pen pals across the globe also contribute a majority of his museum. And adding to the charm are items such as stamp posts, playing cards, pens, ties, plaques and imprints, as well as a collection of VHS cassettes canvassing endless innings and milestones over the decades.
It was just my passion for the game that made me collect all and every sundry things connected with the game. Anything that was connected with the game. Of course, I'm very fond of reading and writing whatever little bit I can about cricket. So that's what made me buy books. And over the years, I had developed a lot of pen friends all over the world, and I found that most of them were interested in any one particular item. Like you had this Vic Lewis in England who was collecting ties. Then there was another Srivatsa in Kanpur who would collect autographs. So like that, so I would communicate with them. And since I was collecting anything and everything, we would exchange. And then of course during my travels, if I found anything good, I would either buy or request.
It was a gift from a cousin that instilled in Mr. Man Singh his passion for cricket writing and in turn in collecting special mementos. And that gift was a 1950-51 edition of the almanac formerly known as Indian Cricket, published by The Hindu. At one time, a must-have for all Indian cricket enthusiasts. Mr. Man Singh will, of course, forever be linked with India's victorious run in the 1983 World Cup in England, where he was manager of the famous team captained by Kapil Dev.
I was pretty confident that this team would definitely get into the semi-finals. And when you say why or what made me think, it was that we had more than 5 or 6 cricketers who I wouldn't call them specialist batsmen or specialist bowlers. They were, in crude terms, were bits and pieces cricketers. And that combined or gelled so well, particularly under English conditions, that it worked. My father was very confident that we'll win the cup. You know, we had a liquor store on the other side. And before I left for Bombay on way to England, he told the staff, you keep one of those showcases nice and ready because my son is going to bring the Prudential Cup. Prudential Cup medal, I would say the most prized possession of mine. Then I have an autograph book wherein all the Indian Test cricketers who were living in 1980 have signed that book. Then I have a cap which I pinched out of Asif Iqbal, the Packers series cap. Well, those are the things. But the present thinking, setup, or the approach of the people is such that concept or habit of reading is slowly dying away.
While what Mr. Man Singh says may be indicative of a changing trend, there is no doubt that his unique collection of cricketing gems would stand the test of time.